Hi, Linda. Hello, my YouTube family, and welcome to beautiful Myrtle Beach. I'm hanging out here on the boardwalk, which, by the way, fun fact, is made of recycled plastic bottles. I think that's pretty cool. Normally go to beaches with boardwalks. They do attract a certain kind of seediness, I guess. But it is always fun to visit a boardwalk beach. And I come to Myrtle Beach pretty much every year because I do have friends who live here and I like to visit them. Hi, Judy. So welcome, especially to those of you who have been following my travels for the past couple of weeks. Has it been a couple of weeks? There's not always accounting for the music taste on the boardwalk, and I hope that I don't get demonetized because of him, but it's the way it goes here. Anyway, we're here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hi, Deborah. Hey, Atwiz. There's a bar called Suck and Blow. Well, interesting. Okay. I hired someone to do my lawn front and back since I can't do it for a while because my knee replacement I got on July 2nd. Oh, too bad you don't live near me. I'd have cut your grass. I've been doing that for people. Well, for one person. It's hard. But somehow I love cutting grass. I don't know. There's something so satisfying about an unkept lawn, and then you do burn a lot of calories and sweat like a pig, but it is definitely a worthwhile activity because when it's done, it's so beautiful. So the waves here are breaking. I'm really trying to stay out of the sun because it's so hot. My phone will overheat. It won't take much, I think. I hear a lot of high-pitched noise, like, sounds almost like fireworks. But anyway, here's your beach break. Well, let me know, Linda. If you're close by, I'll definitely cut your grass. But you have to have the lawnmower. I do not come equipped with my own lawnmower. Good morning, Maureen. So I know you've been following my travels, and you can see that I have made it to Myrtle Beach, and I am on the boardwalk. We're gonna walk up here a little bit. It's not very busy, and that was something that I also noticed at the Jersey Shore. It does seem like there are not as many people, as many tourists as I would imagine would be out in July, right after the 4th. And crab soup. It's funny. Whenever people travel, they're all about the food. You know, go to this restaurant, get that, this. It's so funny because when I travel, I try to stay away from the food, honestly. You never know. I maybe I am a little bit, oh, give me a sound check, you guys. Maureen says I'm breaking up. You never know what you're going to get, especially in a touristy destination. Yeah, I may be a bit wary of things, a little cynical, but I do try not to eat in restaurants very often. And if I do eat in a restaurant, usually it's a very high-end restaurant because someone has taken me there. So I normally don't go out to eat. Like, I actually don't eat anything. Sound is fine. Thank you, Judy. All right, Maureen, that's on your end. Yeah, I don't like to go out to eat, and I really don't like to eat very much anyway. And I have become so mistrustful of all food that it's like no food is good food. I don't know. Yeah, Maureen, I was just going to mention that. This place looks real nice, right? But not so much. My friends told me that when the sun goes down, the crime comes out. And they've tried having curfews and to no avail. In the past week or so, there have been 2 shootings. And right near whoops, sorry. Uh, Little technical difficulty. Yeah, now, good, good. Remember, I live in Austin, Texas. Oh, yeah, Linda. You're not close enough for me to cut your grass. What does that mean, fresh prey? What are you talking about? You know, if people come on the show, they have no idea who I am or what the Beach Report is all about, and they say some weird things. So either explain yourself or go find another show to watch. Anyhow, we're here in beautiful Myrtle Beach, despite the fact that there is a lot of crime and you know, it's kind of lost its luster just because of that. But it is still beautiful, and it is still the beach. Oh, I'm a cougar, am I? That's pretty funny. I've been a widow for 3 years now, and I don't date anybody, so how could I be a cougar? It's not possible. No, I'm alone in the world in a good way, by choice, and so happy to be this way. Not every woman needs a man, you know. And it's funny because this person will probably get angry that I don't need any men. No one's happy these days on social media. They've always got to say nasty things to people and try to make their own assumptions about people when they're oh so wrong. You know, don't talk to strangers like that. Didn't your mom ever teach you? Can't say anything nice. Maybe say nothing at all. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of courage to go in front of the whole world on shows like these and just be yourself. So have some respect for people online. When you see somebody doing this, imagine they're actually real people just like you are. So when you come at them with accusations and things you know nothing about, you're actually showing us your own bias and your own issues. So, you know, and I only talk about this because I would like the internet to be a safer place. And that starts with us. You know, when you get online, you're behind a keyboard. Nobody knows who you are. Although on the Beach Report, I know who you all are because my fans have been with me for 10 years now. So I do know all of my fans. And when a stranger comes in and you know, decides to try to tear me down for what I'm doing, you know, we're all just laughing at you because you can't. Because I've been doing this long enough. I'm not a newcomer. Just a little lesson for you. What's your name? Chic M, huh? So rude. Yeah, just a rude person, Linda. Some people, I guess they want attention, or I don't know. I don't understand really what drives a person to go on a show like this and to see me and think, wow, I got to take her down a notch. It's really not necessary, and it's not possible either. I'm only playing to one audience, and he's up there. I'm asking that you walk in faith is what I'm asking. And that is why I also talk to people like this Chic M who has no clue. Because I am hoping that maybe the next person you accost on the internet, you won't do that, you know? Maybe you'll think about the fact that we're real people, we creators, and we work hard every day to do this. And you can say what you want about us, but it takes a lot of courage to come in front of this camera and to talk to all of you, especially when I get so many nasty comments from people all over the world who don't even know me. It's sad. So maybe next time, think twice before you try to hurt somebody with your words. Oh, now I know why I got roasted. She's a woman of God. Yes, That's exactly why. But I didn't roast you. You did it yourself. You know, you asked for it. So, and I hope I have taught you a lesson. And if I have taught you a lesson, then my work here is done. And I'm a really happy person because of it. You're right. Hey, if something were to happen to my husband, God forbid, but I would not marry again. But we are going on 46 years of marriage, August 13th. You're an inspiration, Linda, you and your husband, and I'm so very happy for you. But, you know, women, we get into our 60s, and especially if we've lost the love of our life. Well, you can date a woman of God, chic, but when you get to be, and I'm not 60 yet, okay, that's the end of this year, but when you get to be a certain age, and also when you've had a lot of life experience, as I have, and the love of your life passes away, and I didn't get much time with him, you know, I only really got like 5 years. That is not enough. So I'm spending the rest of my life honoring my husband. And I wear his wedding ring because I'm still married to him, whether he is here or not. To me, dating is for nothing. I don't need to date anybody. However, I love my friends, and I have a lot of friends, and some of my friends are men. If they can handle being friends with me without the stuff of men and women, then we'll get along great. I'm one of the most loyal friends that you will ever meet. That's right, my audience are people of God too, exactly. You know, it's very important to me that people do love each other because you don't have a lot of time on this earth to be with them. So spend your time making positive experiences. And when you meet a woman of God, treat her with great respect and honor her, and do not expect anything from her other than friendship and even love. But that love comes from the heart. It's not of the body and the flesh. Maureen says, women and men of God don't date those who don't respect them. Exactly, exactly. You know, Maureen, let's give him a chance. Maybe he just needed to be roasted, as he said. And his life will get a lot better if he just listens to this advice. Wow, I feel like I've done a lot this morning. So I am going to go see my friends because, you know, I'm here with people. So I just wanted to talk to you guys. And I guess what I really wanted to do was talk to Sheik and teach him a lesson. So I'm glad he's learned. You're okay. You're going to be all right. Don't do it again. Treat women with respect. All women. All right, you guys, that's my sermon for today, my ciao for now, and a little glimpse at the South Carolina Myrtle Beach. And I hope you all have oh, look, there's Anthony Corrado. Okay, wait, just to say, now Anthony Corrado is the epitome of a wonderful friend. And I've known Anthony for going on 10 years now, and he's never been anything but a gentleman to me. And I consider you, Anthony Corrado, to be one of my best friends. So just got to say that. I didn't see that you were on there right away because I was too busy telling Sheik off. No, really, if you want to be like somebody amazing, be like Anthony Corrado, because he's the best. And he's always been a wonderful friend. And I will always be your friend. All right, you guys, I gotta go. Ciao for now.